Hello everybody, my name is Brandon. Welcome back to the channel. I am here today with my February 2020 media pickup video. So this is going to be all of the movies and video games plus one miscellaneous media related figure that I picked up in the month of February 2020. So do keep in mind, I will have a separate video for all of the books I picked up in February, but this video is just going to talk about the movies, video game, and like I said, the one other miscellaneous thing I picked up in February. So let's dive right in. The first thing I want to talk about is one that I kind of spoiled in my title image for this video, but my wife and I ended up watching a YouTube video this past month where the people in the video were visiting the Funko Pop headquarters. And so she got the itch to buy a Pop figure and she bought the Pink Ranger figure. And this is from the movie version of Power Rangers. So it's not the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but the film version. So now we want to collect all 6. But yeah, we ended up picking this up from Disc Replay for $10, as you can see on the bottom there. And we now want to collect the rest of this set. But yeah, so the first thing I wanted to talk about was the Pink Ranger Pop figure. All right, so let's jump over to video games real quick. I only have 2 to talk about there. So the first one is a game that I have been wanting to pick up for a very long time. And I've just held off because the price hasn't been right. And the reviews for it are pretty lackluster. Apparently there are a lot of glitches and a lot of bugs that really hurt the game. Specifically, this version of the game. And I am talking about Sid Meier's Civilization 6 for the Nintendo Switch. So, picking up Civ 6 is not really a bad idea if you're picking it up for virtually any other system other than Switch. The problem with Switch is, like I said, there's a lot of bad bugs according to most reviewers and most people that have played the game. Now, that said, my coworker actually owns this game, plays it, and doesn't have any issues with it. So I'm hoping that I'm going to get lucky like him and just not run into some of the bugs that some people have been talking about. So Civ 6, I ended up picking this one up. I got it from GameStop. It is new, but I didn't open it. It was new. And it was the last copy at GameStop, which I feel like I've been getting stuck with. The past 4 or 5 new games I've bought have been open. But either way, I don't really care. I'm not taking it back, so it is what it is. But I ended up paying $15 for this on their tax day sale. So at $15, I figure even if there are some bugs in it, as long as I can play it, then I'll give it a shot. And I've always enjoyed the Civilization series from about Civ 3 or 4, I think was when I was playing it on PC. And then I played it on Xbox 360 and PS3. They had Sid Meier's Civilization Revelations or Revolutions. I always forget which one it is. But so this is the first time I'll be playing it on console since Revelations, which I think it's the first time it's been on console since then. So yeah, this one I'm really excited to actually get started on, and I'll probably end up playing this one sometime next month. So Civ 6 on the Switch. Next up is a game that I picked it up during the tax day sale as well. I had zero intention of actually buying this game, but when you go to the store and there's a sequel to a game you already own for $5 brand new, it's hard for me to say no. So I ended up picking up The Division 2 on Xbox One. So this, of course, is the Tom Clancy game. I do own, like I said, the first one on Xbox One as well. I think I picked that one up in like a buy 2, get 1 free used sale a year or 2 ago. And I've not played it yet, but the premise of the whole thing, it's like a pandemic has swept the nation, I believe, or something along those lines. It's kind of like apocalyptic tale. And it's a shooter. And so, sports games and shooters are basically my favorite genres of video games to play. And so I figured I'll probably enjoy it for what it is. It's another open world adventure game. So I'll give it a shot. For $5 brand new, even if I only play it for an hour and determine I hate it, it's not really that big of a loss. So I picked this one up for GameStop for $5. All right, so moving from video games over to movies, we did pick up a DVD. And if you guys remember last month, we actually had seasons 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6 of Pretty Little Liars. Now we have seasons 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. So I know you were thinking it was probably going to be season 4, which we tried to find, but have not been able to find it used yet. We can get it on Amazon for like $10. I just haven't done it yet. But yeah, so anyway, Pretty Little Liars, Season 7. This is the actual final season, even though on the DVD versions we have Season 6, it does say like the final season at the top. Season 7 is the true final season of Pretty Little Liars. So this one we picked up, it was real cheap. I think it was like $10 or so, and it was part of that buy 5, get 1 free sale, which was also with the Pop figure, and I'll point out which one I ended up getting free as we work our way through these movies here. But yeah, so Pretty Little Liars Season 7 on DVD. Okay, so the next 5 movies I have are all on 4K, and this is the only one I bought new. And I bought it new because one of my new subscribers was mentioning that this was the only movie that stood out to him in that year that it came out, which I don't recall offhand. Looks like it was either 2017 or 2018, but it's The Shape of Water. And this is one that has been $15 on 4K for a while, and I had a $5 off coupon or like a $5 reward zone coupon at Best Buy, and so I ended up picking this up for $10 out of pocket, and I'm looking forward to it. I love Guillermo del Toro. I've not seen this. I've heard a lot of mixed things about this, and it has a beautiful slipcover, which I mentioned I am a slipcover fan. But yeah, so I've heard mixed things about it, so I'm hoping I will fall on the side that enjoys it. But it's another one for my 4K collection, and it was pretty cheap. So The Shape of Water. And the next 4 were all ones I bought used, and they were part of the buy 5, get 1 free with Pretty Little Liars and that Funko Pop from Disc Replay. And so I ended up paying, I think it's like less than $10 for each of these. So first up, we have Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and then Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. So these, of course, are 2 spin-offs from the Harry Potter series. I love the Harry Potter series. I have not seen these movies yet, and I figured they're going to look incredible on 4K. So I grabbed both of these, and they both have the slipcover, which is always exciting when it's used. Another one with the slipcover is Detective Pikachu, and this one, again, was about $10 used. And all but like 2 of these, or 1 of these maybe, had the digital copy still available. And so I was able to get the digital copy as well. This was one I think was not available, but either way, the other ones did. So yeah, Detective Pikachu, this one I'm really excited to see. It's another one my wife wants to watch. So it's a 4K movie that I'll be able to watch with her, which is quite rare. So I'm excited about that. And then finally, the last 4K movie I got, the last movie period I bought in the month of February, and this one is the one that ended up being free. So this was actually marked at $15, but the girl ended up giving me this one for $0, and so we got this one free instead of a $10 item like we should have gotten. And this is one that was on my list to pick up at Amazon, or it was in my Amazon shopping cart rather, because of the reviews I read about how incredible the 4K picture quality is. So this is The Greatest Showman, and this is starring Hugh Jackman. This, I believe, is a biopic about the life of J.K. Barnum. P.T. Barnum, I'm an idiot. J.K. Rowling. P.T. Barnum. Anyway, so yeah, so this one is supposed to have incredible picture quality. So I picked it up. Like I said, I think it was actually $15 new. It was like $12 used at Disc Replay, and we got it for free. So can't beat that. Another one for my 4K collection, which of course is just growing, which I want to stop doing that. But if I find cheap 4K movies, I'm in the 4K collecting right now. So I'm going to pick them up. But so Greatest Showman, and that is the last movie I picked up in the month of February. All right. So that is going to do it for all of the media that I picked up in February. Let me know down in the comments below, what movies, what games did you pick up that you think are worth talking about? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to have a larger conversation with you down there. And do keep in mind, as I mentioned at the start of the video, I will have a February book haul as well. It's going to be a much longer video than the one you've just watched, but hopefully you guys will enjoy that one as well. And if you did enjoy what you saw here, please consider subscribing to Cinefessions on YouTube. If not, thank you anyway for watching. I really appreciate it. All right, so I want to say thank you to everyone for watching, and I'll catch you next time.